Welcome. I'm Ari Gasbrack, or Rachel Gasbrack, your neighborhood feral goblin, bog witch, and Hyrax hybrid. I'm finally getting around to doing the AuthorTube Newbie Tag. No one tagged me, but, well, I'm here nonetheless. Anyway, what's my book pitch? Do I have multiple things in the works? I have a lot of things in the works, but we're just going to talk about Bloody Flesh and Deadly Shadows. And just to reiterate, I have a degree in graphic design and multimedia. I designed and did this cover myself, not AI generated. But anyway, I might, I'm gonna make a video on this subject. So, anyway, Bloody Flesh and Deadly Shadows. It's the final battle between the Chthonics and the Olympians. What seems to be light isn't necessarily good, and what is dark doesn't always necessarily mean it's bad. This book is about feminine rage. This deals with the tropes of lovers to enemies. See what I did there? This book also deals with the Hat Man of urban legend lore. A lot of paranormal aspects to this book. So there's a lot of shadow people. There's a lot of bad things that go bump in the night. In this book, you're going to see a lot of the normal players, the regular Olympians, and we're going to learn what the Chthonics actually were in Greek mythology. But this book deals with a lot of grief, a lot of maturing, finding oneself, and finding your place in the world, and how you can actually contribute to it. Yeah. If I was a book, how would I pitch myself? I'm going to say a spellbook, because I'm extremely pagan. Very spooky, pagan themed, dark. But you actually kind of find out that there's actually nothing really that scary about it, even though the cover looks like it could actually be really bad. And I have to deal with the fact that the outer appearance doesn't always match the inner, but you can't judge a book by its cover. I'm weird. I'm sorry. I am probably a very quirky book, not even gonna lie. A lot of nerdy references thrown around everywhere. All the time, like everywhere. Like even when there shouldn't be any reference to like something that's like mainstream media or whatever. And yeah, that's me. Don't quite know where to shelf me. What's something you'll never write? I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. I may be Canadian. I am never writing a cozy hockey romance. Not that anyone was asking, but that's never gonna happen. What's my goal for starting an AuthorTube channel? Honestly, it's terrifying. It's really scary. Putting oneself out there, especially when you're not an extrovert. I am very much an introvert. I started life as an extrovert, and people showed me very, very quickly how quickly they would actually knock you down just for being a little bit different, because I'm not normal. I'm quirky and crazy. And what was the question? Oh, yeah, my goal for starting this channel. Okay, my goal for starting this channel is honestly finding the right readers for my work. Truthfully, I could try to do this as a way to stroke my own ego, but I'm confident enough in myself. For me, it's mostly just finding people like me. I'm a huge gamer too. I do cosplay, I do a whole bunch of things. I'll show you guys some stuff later on in some videos that I've been working on. I think you'll be really interested. I love anything that is Fallout, Skyrim. If we're talking about the current topics, we're all talking about Fallout right now. As a matter of fact, the last episode of season 2 is premiering probably as I'm filming this right now. I just want to find like minded people who enjoy dark paranormal fantasy. There is a little bit of spice, I'm not gonna lie, because as far as I'm concerned, spice is the flavor of life. That was corny. Next question. What made me want to start writing? Well, this is gonna get sad. Sorry, guys. I grew up uh, watching my father read constantly. When he died of mesothelioma, that's like asbestos fibrous in the lungs, creating a cancerous mass. Well, when I write, I am actively talking to my father in my head. I like to think, is this something that he would deem worthy or not worthy to read? He did not like anything that was supernatural, so he probably wouldn't have liked it. As a matter of fact, once he read one of my horrible, and I mean horrible, my first novel ever was a vampire romance novel. And guess what? I started writing it right out of high school. So you can probably guess the quality. So he was not a fan of that, and he was honest with me, and he told me, no, no, we're not doing this. And he was absolutely right. So now when I write, I'm constantly asking my father, is this what I want to communicate? Is this going to come across correctly? How can I make my writing better? And it's sort of like I have this inner voice inside my head that gives me motivation or advice going forward. So yeah, uh, it's just me talking to my dead dad. Super uplifting stuff, guys. I'm loving these questions so far. Next question. What is your publishing path? So I tried traditional publishing when I first wrote the first version of Bloody Flesh and Deadly Shadows, and it was bad, y'all. I mean, like it was bad. It was bad. I initially wanted to go the traditional route. I want to see if I can do it myself. It's going to be a massive ton of work. So this is not the only book I have in me. As a matter of fact, Bloody Flesh and Deadly Shadows, I'm looking at my outline for my series right now, and right now we're looking at a minimum of 5 books. That's my route. I plan on a lot of self-publishing works. If it comes to traditional later on, then it comes to traditional publishing later on. But I know that even if I was doing the traditional route, they would still have me do the same amount of work. So why would I, as a new author, not just cut out the middleman? If I'm going to have to do this anyway, as a new author, not an established author, as a new author, I'm just going to go ahead and do it all myself. What content do I bring to the AuthorTube channel? My original thought process was, let's just give authors some stuff that, help them do XYZ. And then I stopped and thought, everyone's done that. Everyone's done that. So I'm just going to sort of make this be a author lifestyle vlog. So there's going to be a whole bunch of everything, and they're going to get a lot of nerdy stuff in this. I mean, there's going to be obviously Fallout and Skyrim, but primarily you get to see some of my cosplaying, some of my crafting. I do bookbinding, I do painting, illustration. I do a little bit of everything, which is another reason why I feel like me doing this all on my own is worth it. What's my biggest writing struggle? My biggest writing struggle is beating myself up. the thought that I'm never doing enough. Anytime I've taken a break or just had a bed rot day, then I just self-loathing a whole bunch of typical stuff that everyone feels this. Like, I feel so unproductive. So I always feel like I need to be doing something, otherwise I've wasted my day. But I feel like that is my biggest struggle, is always trying to remind myself that I am doing enough. I am working towards creating something for humanity. That is the roughest part of my writing life. What's my best writing skill? Drafting. Drafting is super easy for me. And of course, there was a time when it was super, 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 super hard. But no, drafting is super, super easy for me. That is the skill that I am blessed with. I'm able to get into my flow state and just type. So, yeah, that's my best writing skill. Am I looking for any new channels to follow? Absolutely. I mean, I have so many interests that it would be stupid for me to say no. No, I'm already watching everyone that I want to see because everyone else is stupid. No, absolutely. I want to follow more people. I want a full spectrum of life. I don't want just my little narrow-minded view of the world type of scenario. So yeah, of course I want to meet new people. I mean, I'm an introvert, but I do like watching other writers' YouTubes, especially if they're going through the same struggles as I am. Because I have no problem like commenting on a video or something, but when it comes to interpersonal, like talking to each other, my energy just starts crashing real quick. Like, what am I most excited about for my fresh start on the AuthorTube side of things? I want to try to be more regular with video posts. Well, if you want to see more weird stuff like this video, have I got something for you. Be sure to like, comment, or subscribe, or do all of it, whatever. And yeah, if you want to see me again, that's how you see me again. If you don't, no hard feelings, I get it. I'm weird. You guys have a good one. Bye!